Ignazio, military expert, retired Air Force Special Operations Commander. Mr. Ignazio, thanks for being here today.
Absolutely good to be with you.
Now, after Russia's attack across Ukraine has retaliated in Belgorod. Where do things currently stand?
Yeah, it's great to see some attention going on in this conflict. So, on the ground, the furthest east, there's a lot of trench warfare, and there's not really much moving back and forth. It almost reminds you of World War I if you're a history buff. But as far as what's going on with the conflict with missiles, drones, and so forth, is being there firsthand in Ukraine is Russia does indiscriminately target civilian locations, hotels, houses, and everything. So you see Russia beefing up a tremendous amount of airstrikes with their missiles and so forth because they've actually decreased that in the last months, saved it, and now are doing these incredibly large barrages.
There are some reports that Putin has signaled he may be open to a ceasefire. So, how likely is that given the events over the last few days?
It's a delicate balance. I mean, we're looking over 2 years now with this conflict, and it has to get to some kind of accord, some kind of peace accord. And at this juncture, we don't see the lines moving that much, both on the Ukrainian and the Russian side. So you're almost at a stalemate. The only thing that keeps on happening is these aerial attacks back and forth. So there has to be some type of negotiation. Putin has decimated his military, but cannot show any kind of weakness in the international community that he's losing anything. So it's going to be really interesting how that happens. But they really have got to get to peace. They need to come to the table on this, both sides.
What are the biggest challenges for Ukraine at this point, heading into 2024?
Yeah, right now it's the very cold winter season, so things really slow down. But as we go into 2024, the troops are completely war weary. That's on both sides. Weapons keep on going to the front, but again, you can bomb all you want, but you still have to occupy. And like I said, the troops are very weary. So at the same time, that's what's happening. I think we need to do it peacefully moving forward, but I don't see the lines back and forth moving much at all, and that's where they've been for at least 6 to 8 months now.
All right, Glenn Ignazio, military expert and retired Air Force Special Operations Commander. Thank you very much once again for your time today.
And Happy New Year to you. Thank